Hey Voodoo fans, welcome to this week's 2-minute drill with head coach Pat O'Hara, brought to you by Athletic Training Innovations. And coach, obviously not a win against Philadelphia, but a lot of positive things for this Voodoo team moving forward.
Well, you and I have talked about there's no moral victories, but we did some good things. There's a lot of things we can correct. We hung with what some people regard Philadelphia as the best team in the league, and we stood right there toe-to-toe with them. Had an opportunity to win the game with the ball in our hands at the end. Weren't able to get it done.
Looking forward to this week's game against Milwaukee in the Graveyard, looking to end that curse, that home curse that has the Voodoo in the Graveyard. Just talk about that and how big of a game that is for the Voodoo.
Well, it's important to the fans. You know, it's important to us, obviously, but to the fans, we've got to get that first win at home. Milwaukee's a very tough opponent. They took Arizona all the way to the ropes, very similar to what we did with Philadelphia. So it's something that we've got to get that home win, and our players are aware of it. Our coaching staff's aware of it. Hopefully Friday it'll happen. Talk
about some of the things and some of the problems that Milwaukee brings to the table for the Voodoo this week.
Coach Lanzi does a really good job coaching up front on both sides of the ball with their offensive line and their defensive line. They protect well and they rush the passer real well. They do an excellent job there. We've got to be sound in that aspect of the game. And again, we need to do the same thing we did last week in eliminating the turnovers and really minimizing penalties. We did a good job of that. If we do that, we should be in good shape.
One of the things that was noted a lot by our fans this past week, especially on Facebook, was the amount of heart that the Voodoo team played with this season. Talk about how big it is for the fans to be loud and proud in this game to help cheer on those guys to bring out that heart in them.
We need our ninth man. Our ninth man is our fans. There's no question about it. Being loud in those situations makes it very difficult on the offense to call out their plays and their signals. And so having that element is huge. We need this fan support this week. We go on the road next week, and we're gone for a few weeks, so we need this Friday night. We really need everyone to show up.
Coach, as always, thanks for your time.
Thanks, Brandon.
This has been your 2-minute drill with head coach Pat O'Hara, brought to you by Athletic Training Innovations. See you in the Graveyard this Friday night against the Milwaukee Mustangs. Kickoff is at 7 p.m.